Imagine updating your phone to the latest software beta. You're excited, everything feels fresh, and then you open the camera to record something important, and two of your most used modes are just gone. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps me keep bringing you more tech breakdowns like this one. That's exactly what's happening with Samsung's first One UI 8.5 beta. Dual recording and single take, two camera features that have been part of Samsung phones for years, are completely missing in the new beta build for the Galaxy S25 series. No warning, no explanation, just not there. And that's a big deal. These aren't small add-on camera tricks. They're features people rely on daily, especially content creators, vloggers, or anyone who wants to capture more than one perspective at once. The fact that they've disappeared makes one question whether Samsung is rethinking them, merging them, or simply hit a bug that slipped through development. Whatever the reason, it's something everyone should know before hitting that download button. So let's break down what this means, because updates like this aren't just about what's new, they're also about what you might lose. Samsung opened the One UI 8.5 beta program on December 8th for the Galaxy S25 lineup. Anyone with an S25 device can join through the Samsung Members app, but here's the catch. If you depend on dual recording or single take, this might not be a beta you want to jump into just yet. When you open the camera, head over to the More section, and you'll notice something missing. No dual recording, no single take, just empty space where they've always lived. If you've never used them, here's why people care. Dual recording lets you film using two cameras simultaneously, usually the front and rear. You can show your reaction while showing what's happening in front of you. Perfect for vlogs, live moments, travel videos, interviews, basically anytime you want to capture more than one perspective at once. Losing that means losing a filming style many creators rely on. Single take is a totally different kind of tool, but just as useful. Rather than forcing you to decide between photo, video, slow-mo, boomerang, or filters, it captures it all at once. You point the camera, take a short moment of footage, and single take automatically generates photos, GIFs, clips, stylized shots, a whole package of content without having to shoot multiple times. It's a mode designed for moments you don't want to miss, moments where things are happening fast. So when both features disappear at the same time, it raises questions. Samsung hasn't said whether they're removing them permanently, merging them, or just dealing with beta instability. Beta builds do break features, that's normal, but both camera modes gone together feels deliberate, like something bigger is happening behind the scenes. Maybe Samsung is reworking them, improving them, or fusing them into a more powerful hybrid mode. Or maybe it's just a bug that gets fixed in the next beta. At this point, no one outside the development loop knows for sure. The bottom line is simple. If these features matter to you, think twice before updating. Now, with that said, the update itself isn't bad. In fact, if you're someone who rarely touches those two modes, the beta might actually feel pretty exciting. One UI 8.5 introduces theft protection, new photo assist tools, upgraded quick share, audio broadcast, and a feature that stands out, storage share. And storage share might be the most important new addition in this whole update. It's basically Samsung's answer to the Apple ecosystem continuity system, the thing that makes iPhones, iPads, and Macs talk to each other seamlessly. Storage share lets you manage files across Samsung devices logged into the same account. Imagine moving videos, editing photos, transferring documents, and syncing storage without clunky cables or cloud workarounds. If Samsung polishes this well, this could be a game changer, strengthening the Galaxy ecosystem in a way that actually matters day to day. So we're in a weird space, a promising update with one big missing piece. On one hand, Samsung is clearly pushing forward with new system features and deeper device connectivity. On the other hand, removing highly used camera modes, even temporarily, shakes trust. People don't like losing tools they rely on, especially not silently. If I had to guess, this feels temporary. The absence doesn't feel like a goodbye, more like a rework, a rebuild, or a technical issue waiting to be patched. It's hard to imagine Samsung permanently dropping modes that are so heavily used. But until there's confirmation, users have a decision to make. Install now if you don't depend on dual recording or single take, or wait for a more complete beta or stable release. And honestly, waiting might be the smarter move. Why sacrifice functionality for early access if those features shape how you capture your life? The update is exciting, but only if you don't mind what's missing. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section. See you in the next video. Take care.